My name is Dr. K.C. Chapar, working as an Associate Professor in Mechanical Department, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. So, in previous class, we discussed the introduction of heat transfer and different modes of heat transfer and the three laws which are related to modes of heat transfer. So, in this class, we will see some numericals or some problems on those modes. So before going to that, just I want to give the just brief introduction about the three modes. Okay. So first of all, we'll see the conduction. So we know that three modes. So first one is the conduction, second one is the convection, third one is the radiation. So heat is transferred in three ways or three modes. So conduction only takes place in solids. Convection takes place in solid to fluid and fluids. So for radiation, there is no need of any medium. So you know that. So for conduction, there is no bulk movement of particles. No need of particle movements from one place to another place. But heat is transferred. Heat transfer takes place by molecular vibration or lattice vibration or free electron phenomena or movement of the free electrons. So it means for the conduction, no need of bulk movement of molecules, only heat transfer takes place by lattice vibration, phenomena of lattice vibration or the free electron movements. So second phenomena, so that is the free electron movements. So it occurs only in the solids. Okay. So next to explain this conduction phenomena, there is one law that is called Fourier's law. So according to Fourier's law, we already discussed in the previous class. So Q is equal to minus Ka into dt by dx, because Q is directly proportional to A and Q is directly proportional to temperature gradient dt by dx, already explained in the previous class. So finally, just like Q is directly proportional to A into dt by dx, then we will remove that proportionality and we will substitute some constant, that is the K. So K is nothing but thermal conductivity. It shows the ability of material to conduct the heat transfer, heat. Okay. So this is the just like Fourier's law. According to Fourier's law, the rate of heat transfer Q is equal to minus Ka into dt by dx. Okay. So next, convection. So convection takes place by bulk movement of molecules. Bulk movement of molecules either by naturally or by some external agents. If naturally means by the effect of buoyancy. So by the effect of buoyancy, already discussed in the previous class, and some external agents. So if the heat transfer takes place by buoyancy effect, that is called natural convection. So if the heat transfer takes place by some external agent, so that is called as forced convection. Finally, there are two types of convection. One is the natural, another one is the forced convection. To explain this convection phenomena, so there is one law that is called Newton's law of cooling, already explained in the previous class. So convection takes place in solid to and fluid to fluid. Okay. So according to Newton's cooling law, the rate of heat transfer Q is equal to HA into TW minus T infinity. So you know that H is the rate of heat transfer and A is the area. So TW or TS, so surface temperature, to T infinity. So this is the just like ambient temperature. Okay. So H is the rate heat transfer coefficient. The unit for rate heat transfer coefficient is equal to watt per meter square Kelvin. You know that. So for radiation, there is no need of medium. So it is mainly occurs by electromagnetic wave phenomena. So you know the best example, the heat transfer from sun to moon, just like earth. So no need of medium. Okay, to explain this radiation phenomena, there is one law that is called Stephen Boltzmann law. So this is the just like three laws and three modes, and the three laws explain the previous classes. Okay, so we'll see some numericals based on these three modes. So first of all, the wall of an industrial furnace is constructed from 0.15 meter thick, okay, fire clay brick, so having an thermal conductivity of 1.7. So thermal conductivity as given, and so wall thickness also given. Okay. So measurements made during the so steady state operational just temperatures. The temperatures has given. So highest temperature is the 1400 Kelvin. So transfer next temperature is the 1150 Kelvin. So inner temperature also given. So that is the 1400, and outer temperature. So that is given. So next, what is the rate of heat loss through wall? So that wall area also given. So that is the area is equal to 0.5 m into 1.2 meters on a side. Okay. So how to find out the heat loss, rate of heat transfer? You know that formula according to Fourier's law. So because solids, the conduction takes place, you know the formula Q is equal to minus Ka into dt by dx, or dou t by dou x. Okay. So dou x just represents the thickness. This is the plate. Just we considering only the just like front surface. So just like inner surface temperature has given, T1 is equal to 1400 Kelvin. So outer temperature is also given. Thermal conductivity of this material also given, 1.7 watt per meter Kelvin. Okay. So thickness of this one also given, that is the 0.15 meters. Okay. So you know the all the values. K value, you know that area also given 0.5 into 1.2, and the temperature difference dt is the temperature difference, inner temperature minus outer temperature is given. Okay. So we can substitute all the values and we will get the values. So thermal conductivity 1.7 and area 0.5 into 1.5. So temperature T1. So outer temperature, so 115 minus 1400 temperature. So then you can take minus, here minus also, minus will be cancelled. So then we will get this value. Okay. So in this way, just like we can solve different numericals. We'll see few more numericals here. Okay. So a stainless steel plate, so thickness 2 mm thickness, so is maintained at a temperature. So temperature also given. So at a face, one side face temperature has given, another face temperature is the 50 degrees centigrade. So thermal conductivity also given. So that is a 19.1 watt per meter Kelvin. Compute the heat transfer through the material per unit area. So you have to find the flux. Flux is nothing but Q by A. So it is simply represented by Q dash is equal to, you know the formula, that is the nothing but so Ka into temperature difference dt, nothing but temperature difference, highest temperature minus lowest temperature by so thickness, you can take dx, you can take like thickness L. So it means so Ka into, so actually outer temperature minus inner temperature. If you remove this minus, then inner temperature minus outer temperature you can take. Then you can substitute the values. So K, thermal conductivity is the 19.1 as given. Area also give. So no need to consider area. Just you have to find the flux Q by A. So area comes here. Then temperature difference T1 is equal to 550 minus 50, so divided by, so thickness is equal to 2 centimeter thickness. You have to convert it to meter, 0.02, so meters. Okay. If you solve this one, you will get the value 477.5, okay, kilowatt per meter Kelvin. So in this way, just like you can solve numericals. So we'll see few more numericals. So one more numerical is, so what is the thickness required of a masonry wall? So this is the masonry wall having a thermal conductivity. So thermal conductivity of the wall is given 0.7 watt per meter Kelvin. So okay, if the total heat transfer rate is to be 80% of the rate through the another wall, there are two walls. So so wall 1, this is the wall 2. So rate of heat transfer of the wall 1, that is the Q1, rate of heat transfer of wall 2, that is Q2. Okay. So Q2 is nothing but 80% of the uh, rate through the another wall. So it means, so just like just Q1 is equal to 80% of the rate through another one. Just like if the total heat transfer rate is equal to 80% of the another rate through another wall having the thermal conductivity. So thermal conductivity of that wall also given. Here K1 is equal to given, that is 0.75 watt per meter Kelvin. Here K2 also given. So K2 is equal to 0.25 watt per meter Kelvin. Okay. So just relation also given, Q1 and Q2. So that is the rate of heat transfer is to be just 80% of the rate through uh, another wall. So that is the uh, just like Q1 is equal to first rate of heat transfer, and Q2 is equal to 80%, means 0.8 to Q1. So this is the just like relation. Then so another wall thickness also given, that is the L2. L2 is equal to 100 mm. So convert into meters, 0.1 meter. Okay. So you have to find out the L1. How to find out the L1? So you know the formula, Q is equal to just like so Ka into T1 minus T2 by L. Okay. So if you take Q1, K1, A1 by L1, so T1 minus T2. Okay. So next to Q2 is equal to K2, A2 into, so T1 minus T2 by L2. Okay. Here, just like if you take one by one, just like Q1 by Q2. So if you take that one, Q1 by Q2. So then Q1 by Q2 is equal to, so K1, A1, T1 minus T2 by L1 by K2, A2, T1 minus T2 by L2. Here area is common, so temperature is common. So then K1 by A1 into K2 by A2. So that is the you can write like this, K1 just like L2 by, so K2 L1. So and the Q1 by Q2, and the Q2 is equal to, you know that this is the 0.8 Q1. So Q1 cancel. So 1 by 0.8 is equal to, so K1 L1 L2 by, so K2 L1. So from which you can find out the L1 then N1 is equal to 375. So so in this way, just like you can solve this numerical also. Okay, so we'll say a few more numericals regarding this one. So just like a surface is at 200 degrees centigrade and has an area. So temperature is also given, area also given. So it exchanges the heat with another surface. So that is the B. Sorry, another surface is the B. So that is the 30 degrees by radiation. How to apply the mode of radiation here? So the value of factor due to the geometrical location and emissivity also given epsilon. So that is the 0.46. So determine the heat exchange. Also find the value of thermal resistance and equivalent coefficients. So how to find out the thermal resistivity and rate of heat transfer, and you have to find out the Q also. So for according to radiation, so just like Q is equal to sigma, so epsilon into T1 to the power of 4 minus T2 to the power of 4. So you know that T1 is equal to 200 degrees centigrade. You have to convert into kelvins, 200 plus 273. So that is the 473. So that is the T1. So next to T2 is equal to so 30 plus 273. So okay, just like 103. So Kelvin. Okay. So epsilon also given. So epsilon is equal to 0.46, and the sigma, you know that that is the value 5.67 into 10 to the power minus 8. This value. So if you substitute this value, you will get this one. Q is equal to 2171.4 watts. Okay. So if you get that one, then this Q also rate of heat transfer through radiation. This is equal to rate of heat transfer by convection also. You can equal that one. So HA into T1 minus T2. Okay. So then HA we can write like this one. So T1 minus T2 divided by 1 by HA. So 1 by HA is the thermal resistivity. So because resistivity electrical analog formula already explained in the previous class also, you can refer that one. So 1 by HA is the thermal resistivity. You can solve that one because you know that Q value. So this is the Q value, and the T1 and T2 value, you know that. Then from this one you can find out the 1 by HA, the thermal resistivity. So this is the thermal resistivity. So by using this one, just like you can find out H also. This is the H. So if you solve that one, you can find all the values. Okay. Okay. So we'll see one more numerical also. So this is the just like numerical, an insulated steam pipe passes through a room. So in which the air and the walls are at so air temperature, wall temperature. So ambient temperature and the wall temperature is given. So that is the 25 degrees centigrade. The outside diameter of the pipe, this pipe outside diameter is given. So that is the just like 70 mm. So and its surface temperature and emissivity also given. So emissivity means you have to apply the radiation phenomenon. So surface temperature is equal to 200 degree centigrade and emissivity is equal to 0.8. Okay. So if the coefficient associated with the free convection heat transfer from the surface, so rate of heat transfer H is equal to also given. Okay. So So what is the rate of heat loss from the surface per unit length? So unit length means you have to find out the Q by L value. Okay, so you have to find out the Q by L value. So here heat transfer takes place by two modes. One is the convection, so solid surface to surrounding air. So that is one thing. So next one is the by radiation. So this solid surface to this uh, room temperature. Okay, so that is the radiation phenomena. So by two modes, the rate of heat transfer takes place. Okay, so how to solve that those one. So here Q is equal to Q convection plus Q radiation. How to find? Okay. So Q convection, you know the formula HA into so T1 minus T2. Q radiation sigma epsilon into T1 to the power of 4 minus T2 to the power of 4. Okay. So sigma A, area I have to construct. So area is equal to area of this just like pipe, that is the pi dl. Here also pi dl, here also pi dl. Okay. So from which just like you can take L, then Q by L is equal to HA in H. So H into pi d. So L also taken here into T1 minus T2 plus sigma pi d into epsilon. So T1 to the power of 4 minus T2 to the power of 4. So if you substitute this all these values, then you can get the value. And next slide, we'll see the results. So this is the process. In this way, you can calculate the values. Okay. So this is the just like this is the formula, that is the Q is equal to HA. A is equal to pi dl into Ts minus T infinity. So this is the surface temperature. So this is the A temperature. So next one epsilon into sigma, here also there sigma into epsilon into area into sigma already written. So Ts surface temperature, surface outside surface of the temperature of pipe, and the surrounding temperature, air temperature, surroundings wall temperature. So here ambient temperature and wall temperature is same, that is the 25 degrees centigrade. So if you substitute the value, then you will get the Q by L. So finally Q by L. So Q by L you will get, that is the 998 watt per meter square. So in this way, just like we can calculate all the values. So let's see one more numerical. So this is direct formula. So one face of a copper plate, that is the 3 centimeter thick. So and the temperature also given. Other surface also temperature is given, and how much heat is transferred. So thermal conductivity also given. So okay. So two temperatures, that is the 400, another one is the just like 250. So the temperature is given. Just you can substitute the value, and thermal conductivity K is equal to given, that is the K is equal to 370. So Q by A, that is the heat flux. So then Q by A small q is equal to K into, so you can substitute the values T1 minus T2 by just like L, thickness is equal to 3 centimeters. Then you will get this value. So another formula same, that is the convection related. So temperatures also given, and rate of heat transfer also given, and the area. So here area also given. So that is the 50 by 75 centimeter, 0.5 into, so 0.75. If you substitute that value, then you can find out the QRs. So in this way, just like we can solve all the type of numericals, so which are given on the just like 3 modes. So this is the one more just like numerical here, just like so we have to find out the how much electrical power must be supplied. So this how much heat, that heat is converted into that electrical power, whatever given that power is converted to heat. If you find out the heat loss, that is the just like equal to electrical power. Okay. So according to convection process, here also we can apply. Okay. So Q is equal to HA into so wall temperature minus T infinity. So here temperature is also given. So that is the just like water temperature. That is the so fluid temperature is given. Solid temperature, that is the 104 given. Okay. So area also given. So 1 mm diameter and so 10 centimeter. That is the long. Okay. So diameter is given. Just so you can find out the area pi d. So pi d L here. So L is equal to 10 centimeters. You can take that one. Okay. This is the area. So you can find out the rate of heat transfer. C is equal to. So you can find out H is equal to just like 5,000 watt per meter square, and area, this is the already find out. This Ts minus 100. So that is the just like T infinity. So this is the temperatures. Then we can find out the just like Q value. Okay. So in this way, just like we can find out any numericals regarding this one. So just one is a small numerical. So this is two infinite black plates. So it means this numerical is related to radiation. Okay. So exchange heat by radiation. So calculate the heat transfer per unit area. So we have to find out the Q by A. So Q by A is equal to sigma into T1 to the power of 4 minus T2 to the power of 4. So temperature T1 is given at 800 plus 273. How to convert? So when you solve the numerical by radiation, how to convert that degree centigrade into Kelvin? So because the power 4 is there, so then how to convert this one? Okay. So that is just like 800 plus 273, 1073. So just like 300 plus 273, 573. Okay. If you substitute the value, you will get this value. So, okay. So in this way, just like we can solve different numericals. So one more numerical also given. You can pass through it. Okay. So thank you for watching this class. So in next class, we will discuss about the just like general heat conduction equations in 3 regular bodies. Okay. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.